right, here we go with lesson number 1. So, yes, we're going to start with very basic stuff and cover quite a bit of ground the first few months, I think. But, of course, that depends on how well things go. So, what we're going to look at here, we're in a 4-4 time signature. And we know that because of this fraction right here. So when it comes to time signature stuff, you can have any number be on top, because the top number tells you how many beats are in the bar. So in this case, we have 4 beats in the bar, so that metronome will click 4 times before a new bar begins. The number on the bottom tells you what 1 beat equals, or the value of 1 beat. So the numbers you can have on the bottom is a 1 for whole note, 2 for half note, and in this case, 4 for a quarter note. You can also have 8 for eighth note, 16 for 16th note, and you could have a 32 for 32nd note, but I have yet to see that one. I don't think. It's going to be extremely rare. Extremely rare. Most of what you and I will do is going to be in a 4-4 time signature. So you'll get 4 clicks or 4 beats per bar. And sometimes we'll do 3-4, sometimes we'll do 5-4. It really depends on what I feel is going to be best for you in that situation. But for right now, 4-4. So we begin with a whole note, which equals 4 quarter notes long. In this case, that means it will ring out 4 whole beats. And then this next line, we have the half note, which is 2 quarter notes long. And with this time signature, that means each half note will ring out 2 beats. And then down here, the quarter note lasts 1 full beat. So it lasts 1 full beat because the time signature says the quarter note equals 1 beat. If it was, let's say, a 4-8 time signature, it wouldn't ring out a full beat. It'd actually be ringing out 2. Yes, because the eighth. Anyway, I don't want to get too. We're not going to go into detail with that one yet. So basically, just because we're in the 4-4 time signature, a quarter note equals 1 full beat. And then at the very end here, it's a rest symbol. It is a dotted half note rest symbol. So I put that in there because when we get to these last chords for a lot of what we do, you're just going to hit it and be done. So hit that once just for 1 beat and you're fine. So things I would like you to do when you practice this stuff. And because we're just going to do one thing each week, and I know we have a few days until it's time to turn in a video, but just wherever you can get to in the next few days is fine. Because I still, if possible, I want you to send over a video of you playing by basically midnight Wednesday. So I have it set for Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. my time zone. I ask everyone to have all their stuff turned in. You don't have to wait until that time to turn it in. Just basically turn it in Wednesday, and then any videos I still need to make I can get done Thursday morning before I gotta go do other things. So anyway, so when you submit your video for me to watch, I ask everybody just record the entire final practice session, the whole thing, and send that over. So the way, excuse me, the way you got your videos set up right now, totally fine. That works perfectly fine. So we can keep doing that. But yeah, just record the whole session. How long should the practice sessions be? Because it's just one thing, 15 to 20 minutes. But it could be a little bit less. So what I want you to do, we're going to use that metronome method here. So you're going, every day you practice, I want you to start at 60 beats per minute. Always start at 60 beats per minute, no matter how fast you got. That's a somewhat common mistake. People think, oh, well, I made it to this speed. I should be able to start with this speed. Like, because we're doing a lot of this is about learning how to follow the metronome, perfecting our timing, and stuff like that. So we want to start at 60 every time. When you play through what's on the screen or what I gave you, when you play through that correctly, it's got to be correct the whole way through. Play it correctly just once, you're going to go up 5 beats per minute. So you play it correctly once at 60, and then you go up to 65, do it again, go up to 70, do it again, go up to 75, do it again. You basically continue to increase by 5 beats per minute every time you play this correct. After you reached 15 minutes of practice with this, you get one more good take, and you're done. Always end with a good take. Has to be that way. Has to be. Very important. If you make a mistake in the middle or at any point during this stuff, try that speed again. Try the speed again. So let's say, for example, you make a mistake in here. Do not continue on. Do not continue on and finish playing through, okay? Because we need to focus on perfect practice. Perfect practice. One sec. Yes, we need to focus on perfect practice here. And sorry, I heard something that just really messed with my train of thought. Back to gotta focus here. So the idea that practice makes perfect is not true, because if you practice and allow mistakes, then you're just going to get good at practicing mistakes. So let's say you make a mistake here. Instead of continuing on, start over again. Always start over again. However, if let's say you make a mistake in the same place like 3 times in a row, then you want to focus on where that mistake keeps happening. Polish up where the mistake is, and then try it again. So always focus on perfect practice. And when I say perfect, it needs to be, like when you play it, it has to be something you are proud of. Like, that's good enough to be on your record. It's album-worthy playing. That's what we're going for, okay? Yeah, I'm going to have to make this a part 2. One sec.